What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So I wanted to stay away from the reaction videos today. It's Wednesday, September 8th, and on September 12th, Sunday, Steelers are playing the Bills. I'm a Steeler fan, if you haven't known. And basically today I'm going to be doing a little preview or prediction. This is the first time I ever did a preview of a game on this channel. I did do last month. I did a preview for the Steelers schedule. I'm pretty sure it was last month, maybe a couple months ago. I'm not sure, but when the Steelers schedule came out, I did a preview on that. But today we're actually doing it on a game. So we're playing the Buffalo Bills on the road, okay? Bills is a hard place to play. I mean, Buffalo is a hard place. They have one of the best fans in the NFL, but we have the best probably traveling fans in the NFL if you really think about it. If you ever watch Steelers games, you see almost 50% of the stadiums filled with terrible towels. But home field advantage definitely goes towards Buffalo Bills, one of the hardest stadiums to play at just because mainly of the fans. But they are favored. The Bills are favored 67%. Spread is 6.5 in favor of the Bills. Let's do some injuries. I mean, just today we saw TJ Watt, if you haven't saw, practiced. I mean, that's obviously big, especially with the contract problems that have been going on. My thoughts on that is, well, he is top three, the best defensive players in the league right now. I mean, you could place him wherever you want, but he is top three. Him, Donald, and I don't know where else you want to put him. Jalen Ramsey maybe could be top three if you want to say. I don't know. That's up to you guys, but that's not what this video is about. But all I'm trying to say is TJ Watt's important. He's definitely our best player on the Steelers, so that's all I got to say about that. We got to pay him what he wants. I mean, he's getting that money, but what he wants is the guaranteed money. He doesn't want to get injured and then lose out on a bunch of money. We have that situation a lot with Steelers players in the past. We had it with Le'Veon Bell. We ended up having to get rid of him. He just wanted way too much for what he was doing, but he wanted more guaranteed money. He went to the Jets, and his career went downhill. I don't see that with TJ Watt. TJ Watt was more disciplined. He's a more disciplined player, but I don't even want to have to worry about that where he goes. I want him on the Steelers. He was practicing today, so it looks like there's going to be a contract formed soon, and I'm excited to see him play. I mean, that's a big part of us, big part of our defense. Without him, our running defense is going to get bad. But yeah, Steelers went down from last year roster-wise. We need everybody we could get, especially one of the best defensive players in the league. But I'm going to name some more injury reports. I'm on ESPN right now. We'll start off with the Bills. They're at home team. Some popular names recently are Micah Hyde. He's questionable. We have Dane Jackson questionable, Taron Jackson questionable, Kristen Wade is out, Marquez Stevenson injured reserve, but not too many big names. 2 weeks ago, Stephon Diggs was questionable, but he looks like he's going to be playing. But not many big names for the Bills. But let's take a look at the Steelers now. We have some injuries. We have Zach Banner on injured reserve with his knee. I don't know when we're ever going to see him healthy. TJ Watt questionable, not because of his injury, but because of the contract. But like I said, he was in full pads today. It looks like we're going to be making progress. Stephon Tuitt is on the IR. He's not going to be dressing for week 1. Big loss for us. You know, he's probably going to, if he was healthy, I mean, he was close for making the Pro Bowl last year, had over 10 sacks. I mean, big part of our defense, big part of our front seven. So that's a huge loss. Then we have Anthony McFarland, our backup running back, on the IR. Joshua Dobbs in the IR. And Marcus Allen, questionable. He's supposed to be making some noise, getting another chance at linebacker this year, but I don't know how he's going to be. But he is questionable. So we have a lot bigger names injured for us than the Bills do, with Zach Banner, Stephon Tuitt, and then Anthony McFarland as their backup. I mean, obviously it's only Wednesday too with TJ Watt. So I don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to dress? I mean, a little late into the week to have him play. And if he's going to play, is he going to play at his top level like he always does? I'm not sure. I wish he dressed this week. I wish he practiced this week and just, went with it. If I was TJ Watt, obviously I'm not no pro football player. I'm not no professional. I'm not no GM. But if I was TJ Watt, I mean, I would still practice this week, but then sit out if I didn't have the contract come Sunday. Because what if you work on a contract, let's say today, all right, you didn't practice Monday, Tuesday, then you dress tomorrow or dress today. Well, you missed out 2 weeks of practice. The Bills, one of the hardest teams we're going to be playing this year. I mean, you can't miss out on practice with that. So I don't know. If I was TJ, as a fan of TJ Watt, I wish he still played this week. Practice this week. And if he didn't like his contract, if he didn't like, what he was getting at the end of the week, then just sit out Sunday. But, there's a chance. You still got to look at it this way. He still had a chance to play. He still had a chance of getting a contract. So why not dress anyway And, last second, if you want to sit out, then sit out. That's my thoughts on that. But I'm just happy he was in full pads today, hoping that goes well. Let's go back to the game. Steelers versus Bills. We are 3-1 in the preseason. I mean, obviously preseason doesn't really matter much. We always do pretty good in the preseason. Let's take a look at the Bills quick. Bills were 3-0. We played the extra game in the Hall of Fame game, of course. Preseason doesn't matter much. I mean, let's do some position breakdowns real quick, though. So, quarterback, okay? Josh Allen versus Ben Roethlisberger. Josh Allen, obviously. I mean, he's a top 5 quarterback. Running backs. I don't even know who starting running back is on the Buffalo Bills. We have Najee Harris. I'm going with Steelers running backs. Tight ends. I don't know really any Buffalo tight ends. We have Eric Ebron and Pat Freiermuth. I mean, that's not too good, but we still have them over the Bills. So we are 2-1 right now currently with quarterbacks, running backs, and tight ends. Now receivers. I say that's a tie. I mean, Stephon Diggs is better than all of our Steelers receivers. But then you have Cole Beasley, Gabriel Davis, and Emmanuel Sanders. I think all of our starting wide receivers are better than those. But then obviously you have Stephon Diggs, who's better. So, I mean, it might actually be a tie slightly towards the Bills. Now the line. I mean, the Bills line isn't too good either. But I say it's better than ours. I mean, we have Zach Banner sitting out. We have a young line. We have an unexperienced line. We only have about 2-3 players who really have good, long experience on the line. Maybe even 1 to 2. We have Kevin Dotson, who's like a third-year, second-year player. We have our center, who is a rookie. We have Okafor, who has experience, but not much at that top level, against the Bills defense like that either. I think they have a slight edge with the line. Now, defense. We have a better defense. I'll stand by that. We have a top 3 defense in the league, in my opinion, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Roster-wise and just playing-wise, I think our defense is there. But then, the Bills' offense just in general is better than our offense. So it's going to be a good matchup. I mean, we saw what happened last year when we played the Bills. Played bad. That was our second loss of the year, I'm pretty sure. We just played bad. They were straight out better than us. They were just a better team. Hoping that's not the case. Maybe we come out, surprise them. We are the underdogs. I mean, as a Steeler fan, I am favoring the Bills. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, I love to see the Steelers win, obviously. But I'm not so confident. I'm not so confident with the Steelers winning. We'll just have to see, though. Good thing about being a Steelers fan is we never really suck. We can beat the good teams. We lose to the bad teams. But, I never really count us out completely. It's not like, I don't know, being a Jaguars fan or a Jets fan where, you play a team like the Bills. If I was a Jets fan playing the Bills, all right, I could count us out. We're losing. It's definite. But I'm a Steeler fan. Over the past years, we beat the best teams when we weren't the best. We lost to the worst teams when we were the best. I mean, you never know, but never count us out completely. I never count us out on an easy win. I never say we have an easy win coming up. I never say we have an easy loss coming up. Never count us out. That's why I like being a Steeler fan. We're always winning. How many winning seasons do we have as a Steeler? Like, every year Mike Tomlin been in there. He's been in here since like 12 years, for like 12 years as a head coach. Never had a losing season, so that's why I'm happy as a Steeler fan. But yeah, that is my prediction, my preview of this week's Pittsburgh Steelers versus Buffalo Bills. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see what happens. I'm out, guys. Peace.